Psalm 88 stands apart. It is a stark landscape in the book of Psalms. This song is unlike many others. It does not conclude with joyful praise or a neatly tied resolution. It remains stubbornly in the depths, a raw, unfiltered cry from a human heart. This psalm is an unflinching journey into shadow, a difficult yet honest path. It is traditionally attributed to Heman the Ezrahite. He was known as a wise man, mentioned elsewhere in sacred scriptures. Yet his profound wisdom did not shield him, not from the deepest, most profound despair. This psalm is understood to be his voice, a voice speaking from the very edge of darkness. It tells of relentless, unceasing suffering. A lifetime of sorrow, it powerfully seems. Its uniqueness lies in its unrelenting gloom. Psalm 88 offers no such easy solace. The psalmist's pain is not a small thing. It is vast, overwhelming, and all-consuming. He feels himself perilously close to death. Sheol, the shadowy grave, seems to be his home. His very soul is full of troubles. His life draws ever nearer to the pit. These are not merely fleeting, transient feelings. They are a constant, crushing, unbearable weight, a burden too heavy for one man to carry. He describes himself as utterly set apart, counted among those who go down to the pit, like a man existing without any strength, forgotten entirely among the silent dead, like the slain, lying still in the grave, whom God, it seems, remembers no more, cut off completely from God's loving care. This is the very definition of utter desolation, a chilling portrait of complete abandonment. His suffering is both physical and emotional. He feels the heavy weight of God's wrath upon him, overwhelmed, as if by God's relentless waves. His friends and his loved ones are distant, kept far away by God, he firmly believes. Darkness is a truly dominant theme here. It is so much more than just an absence of light. It is a tangible, oppressive presence in Psalm 88. The psalmist feels he has been put into the lowest pit, confined within the very darkest depths imaginable. This is not just a temporary passing shadow. It is an engulfing, seemingly permanent state, a chilling, inescapable, and horrifying reality. His world is painted in shades of black. This pervasive darkness is not only around him, it seems to be deep within him too. His entire world has shrunk to a tiny point. Confined by his suffering and profound despair, he is effectively shut in, completely trapped. He feels he cannot possibly escape his fate. This profound sense of confinement is terrifying. It mirrors the experience of deep clinical depression, a prison without any visible physical bars. His friends and his companions are all gone. "You have taken from me my closest friends," he cries, "and have made me repulsive and abhorrent to them." This crushing isolation is a profound, deep pain. All vital human connection has been severed. The psalmist persistently cries out to God. He does so both day and night. His prayers are constant, almost unceasing. "Lord, I call for your help by day. I cry out to you in the dark of the night." He is remarkably persistent in his pleas. He does not turn away from God in anger. Even in his deepest, most agonizing pain, he continues to seek to reach out, yet God appears to be completely silent, unresponsive to his desperate, heartfelt cries. This divine silence is perhaps the cruelest blow. Why, Lord, do you ultimately reject me? And why do you hide your face from me? The psalmist feels utterly abandoned by God, forgotten by the very one he deeply trusts. This represents a profound crisis of faith, a test of his most cherished beliefs. He even begins to question God's very character. Do you show your wonders to the silent dead? Do those who are dead rise up and praise you? He asks if God's deep love is declared in the grave, his unwavering faithfulness in destruction, in Sheol. Section 5. Sacred Sorrow, the Purpose of Despair in Holy Texts. Why would one include such raw, unfiltered despair, especially within the pages of sacred scripture? It seems at first glance quite counterintuitive. We often seek immediate comfort in holy texts. We earnestly look for reassurance and peace. Psalm 88 offers very little of that directly. Instead, it offers something else entirely, something profoundly, authentically human. It offers us raw, unvarnished authenticity. It validates the darkest of human emotions. It effectively says, it is okay to feel this way. Even people of the deepest, most abiding faith can, and do, experience profound despair. Even utter, complete desolation at times. It gives us permission to be honest with God, to pour out our hearts without any pretense, without feeling the need to tidy up our feelings, or present a brave but false face. This particular psalm acts as a silent companion for those who are walking through similar dark valleys. It powerfully shows them they are not alone. Others before them have trod this painful path, even those considered exceptionally wise and faithful. Section 6. A flicker in the void, unwavering, agonized faith. Despite the utterly overwhelming darkness, despite the profound and painful divine silence, the psalmist remarkably continues to pray. This single act is truly remarkable. He does not curse God and then die, as Job's wife had once suggested to him. Instead, he directs his sorrowful lament to God. This in itself is an act of profound faith, a testament to his enduring though strained connection. Lord, I call for your help by day. I cry out to you in the deep of the night. May my prayer come directly before you. Please turn your ear to my desperate cry. His pleas are relentless, almost desperate. They are also strikingly specific in nature. He names his persistent, agonizing pain. He names his profound sense of abandonment. This is not passive, resigned acceptance. It is active, agonizing, honest engagement. His searching questions are not a sign of disbelief. They are in fact a sign of a deep, struggling belief. He still believes that God is the one to turn to, the only conceivable source of potential help, even if that help is not immediately forthcoming. Section 7. Modern echoes when darkness descends today. The unique despair captured in Psalm 88 is certainly not just confined to ancient history. It resonates deeply, powerfully, even today. Many people experience such profound darkness. Modern mental health struggles like severe depression or crippling anxiety can feel just like this. A deep, inescapable pit of utter despair. An overwhelming, suffocating sense of isolation. The world feels muted, gray, and threatening. Think of well-known historical figures who have known such unimaginable depths of sorrow. Abraham Lincoln suffered from what he called melancholy. Winston Churchill spoke openly of his black dog of depression. The brilliant artist Vincent van Gogh battled intense mental anguish. Their documented experiences echo the psalmist's ancient cries. Their courage and honesty provide a strange, unexpected comfort, knowing even great figures wrestled with such demons. Many ordinary people face similarly crushing trials: the sudden tragic loss of a beloved child, a devastating, life-altering medical diagnosis, the unexpected collapse of a life's cherished work, deep betrayal by those once held as loved ones. These terrible events can plunge individuals into darkness. Section 8. Glimmers in the gloom, finding solace in dark times. How do we possibly find solace when darkness reigns? When despair seems to be our only companion? Psalm 88 itself offers a subtle yet vital clue. It lies in the courageous act of articulation. Voicing the pain is a crucial first step. To God, to a trusted friend, to a private journal. Giving words to the swirling chaos within can sometimes significantly lessen its overwhelming power. Naming the fear can shrink its shadow. Connection with other people who truly understand or who are simply willing to listen without judgment. This kind of connection can be a genuine lifeline. The psalmist tragically felt abandoned by his friends. But for us today, seeking community is vital. Support groups, professional therapy, or simply a compassionate ear. These resources can make the darkness feel less lonely, less like an individual, isolating prison cell. Shared burdens are often lighter burdens. Looking for tiny, almost imperceptible glimmers of light, not by denying the pervasive darkness itself, but by actively seeking small moments of beauty, or fleeting instances of peace or even gratitude. A kind word from a stranger on the street, the unexpected warmth of the sun on your skin, a piece of music that touches your soul. Section 9. The shared heartbeat of sorrow, companionship in despair. There is a strange, unexpected comfort found in the experience of shared sorrow. Knowing that you are not the very first, nor will you be the only one to feel such profound depths of despair. Psalm 88 provides this unique companionship. Across vast stretches of centuries, across diverse cultures, its ancient words echo our own unarticulated pain. We are not, and never have been, alone in this. Others have walked this shadowed path before us. When we carefully read of Haman's intense suffering, we connect deeply with a fellow human being, someone who truly understood the terrifying abyss. This profound connection can be surprisingly healing. It helps to normalize the experience of extreme distress. It can remove the heavy shame that often accompanies it. My pain is not alien, it is a human pain, a shared thread in the tapestry of existence. This realization can bring a measure of peace. Stories of other individuals who have endured and who have somehow found meaning, or at least survival. These narratives become potent sources of strength. Viktor Frankl, a survivor of the Holocaust, he remarkably found meaning in suffering itself. His powerful book, Man's Search for Meaning, inspires millions. He clearly showed that human resilience is possible, even in the face of unimaginable horrors. Section 10, The Unseen Dawn, a testament to resilience and enduring hope. Psalm 88 concludes abruptly, still in darkness, but its very inclusion in the book of Psalms speaks volumes of a quiet, underlying hope. A hope that is not explicitly stated but is powerfully implied by its sacred presence. It suggests that even this terrible experience, this state of utter, seemingly endless desolation, has a legitimate place in a life of faith. It is acknowledged as part of the human journey, not an anomaly, but a recognized terrain. The psalmist's remarkable resilience is found in his persistence. He keeps on praying day after day. He keeps turning his face towards God, even when every fiber of his being screams of utter abandonment and divine neglect. This sheer tenacity is, in itself, a form of hope, a stubborn refusal to let the darkness have the very final definitive word. Even if he cannot currently see any light, he acts as if light still exists somewhere. True, enduring hope is not mere wishful thinking. It is not characterized by the absence of doubt or pain. It is rather the profound courage to live, to continue to engage with life and with God, even when the present moment is unbearable. It is trusting that darkness is not the ultimate reality,